Need computer training for a group or office? Contact us today to get a free demo of our training at www.teachucomp.com/enterprise-licensing. Unless you are working with a table that is simply being used for document layout, you should probably not delete individual cells in a table. If a table is used for data storage and organization, the layout of information and the structure of whole columns and rows is critical to the functionality of the table. If you literally remove a cell from a table, Word will need to shift the adjacent cells in order to fill in the gap in the table. This often causes the data to shift from one column to another, or from one row to another, where it does not belong. This defeats the purpose of using the table for data storage. When dealing with structured data tables, you can delete entire rows or columns if the information is no longer needed, but it is generally not advisable to delete only a cell or two from a table. However, you may need to delete only a cell or two from a layout table. In this case, first select the cell or cells to delete. Then click the Delete button found in the Rows and Columns button group on the Layout tab. From the drop-down menu, select Delete Cells to open up the Delete Cells dialog box. In this dialog box, you must choose what to delete. If you are deleting the selected cells, you will need to select either the Shift Cells Up or Shift Cells Left commands to move the cells that are adjacent to the selected cells, either to the left or up, to fill in the gap that will be created. Note that you can also choose the Delete Entire Row or Delete Entire Column choice in order to delete the entire column or row that contain the selected cells. Note that these commands, if selected, will function the same way as choosing the Delete Columns or Delete Rows commands from the Delete Buttons drop-down menu. Therefore, these choices are safe choices for removing entire columns or rows from a structured table too. It's just a different way of performing the same task. Once you've made your selection, click the OK button to perform the selected action. You may also need to delete an entire table from a document. To delete an entire table, click into any cell within the table, and then click the Delete button in the Rows and Columns button group on the Layout tab. From the drop-down menu, select the Delete Table command. This will immediately delete the entire table. If you have made a mistake, you can always click the Undo button. Like what you see? Get a free demo of our training for groups of 5 or more at www.teachucomp.com/enterprise-licensing.